Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Cursed Treasure. Last time we completed level 12 at a brilliant rating, and we've invested some skill points into this skill to make temples more cheap and be able to upgrade them quicker. And upgrading stuff quick to the 3rd level in which they get special effects, it's pretty much key because they only start to do serious damage at that upgrade. So the faster they can gain 1000 experience points, the better it is. And we have 5 skill points remaining. But to get into this, you need 15 skill points in a skill tree, as you will call it. So the next thing we probably have to do is this skill might help as well. Let's see. And then upgrade and then have more skill points, and then we can only make these cheaper. So it probably will not happen really soon. We might go all the way with temples, add more damage to the towers. 25 at 25% blaze. Blaze means that after they get hit, they stay on fire and are damaged while they run away. I think it's a chance, 25% chance to inflict the blaze damage. So not really sure I'm going to go with that. And I don't really use the radiation temples enough to... well, I do use them a lot, but I think they're strong enough as is, and adding extra radiance won't help that much. Extra fear would help a lot, but that might be the next thing we go for. If we need to rely on striking fear into an enemy, it makes a lot of difference if you have a 15% chance, or if you have a 25 plus 15, a 40% chance as soon as you upgrade it. So that makes a lot of difference. So first, let's see, this level looks like it's going to be temple heavy again in the back. Narrow passages, a lot of red terrain, and the high ground just seems to scream for explosions, basically. So let's check it out. Alright, so we got 3 mana spots, but 2 of them are covered by forests. So I probably want to make it a priority to cut out those, because throwing fireballs around could be handy. So I would probably want to start by doing something like this. I should think about which temple I want here. I'm not really sure if I want an explosion guy over here, because if I place it over here and they will enter here, it will explode, and then it won't explode again, so I just get 1 hit in, so that's kind of crappy. Then again, this guy's got a pretty big range. We could actually go for a Orcish then as well, to kill off the last couple guys who come. Not really sure how to handle that. This looks like a better spot for an exploding temple, especially if they get struck with fear while they are here. So we could have another fearful trap over here. And this will have a pretty decent range as well, by the way. Same with these forests. At least this forest spot is also a really good spot. It's better than this spot. This is a good spot. And then we'll probably add some fire temple or some dens and crabs over here to render ninjas invisible. It's not the longest spot in the world, so we will have to do quite a bit of damage in the back here. And as you can see, the first waves are pretty heavy. So no more peasants, but immediately the heavy hitter guys. So let's check out what we do. So if we do this, and then cut out the forest and add something over there. Let's try to get this guy upgraded to an explosion tower, and I guess I'll place a den in the back here for now. The problem is it is pretty hard to upgrade a tower which is so far in the back, especially if it is one of these guys. So for that purpose a crypt would be best. Let's see what happens. Yeah, probably will be hard to upgrade this guy as well. So let me first add a guy in the back. Oh man, that's pretty harsh. So that won't work. So probably have to use a crypt over here, and then maybe have some dents in the back. Those can both shoot at enemies going in both directions, as well as these guys. So this is probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 helpers and a big crypt over here. Might make the last one into a ghost crypt, because it has a better fire rate than a chilling crypt. Also helps out with the mana, because we don't have too much mana over here. So let's go with this setup then. So okay, that works at least. I'm not convinced about this spot, because this spot starts over here but damaging guys, and this will just have this small arc, so I'm not really sure about this spot. This is a good spot again though. But first I'm going to focus on getting lots of defense in the back and hope to upgrade these towers a little bit. And let's see when the ninjas start rolling in. Let's see if those towers can manage that. They can. Alright. So dance first or crypts first? I really like this spot for a crypt. I think I want to get this guy upgraded as far as possible, so I'm going to do that first. Either that or mana. Alright, here's the first ninjas. I might just try to render them invisible by using... Let me add a den over here for now. Yeah, so that will do some pretty good amount of damage to stragglers coming through. Let's see. This guy might be too slow to fire at guys going for the upper temple, because the charges take time to travel, and for fast guys they won't catch up, so this one is less effective. This one is better. And that one's pretty good as well. I'm not really sure if I... Oh, there's like another wave of ninjas coming. I was planning to destroy ninjas with a fireball, but I guess I have to add one tower in the back, so let me first add this guy then. No, that's some pretty heavy guys again. Wow. Wow. Maybe fire towers are not the way to go. This guy is not doing too much damage in the early waves. So, what's to do next? It's probably I will have to put the crypt down sooner. Maybe get this guy up sooner. Let's try that. So mana over there. I want to try to getting this guy upgraded. Probably it's not gonna work, but let's see how this goes. That's enough damage, alright. Going to add Dan over here. It's also not ideal, it will just get one shot in. One, maybe two shots in on slow guys, but one shot in on guys coming in the back. So maybe I should focus less on mana and more on power switch to better damage and a better range. So that was just barely enough. So now the rogues are coming, but I still don't have enough money to do anything, basically. Alright, now I do. Alright. So next wave, again, more rogues. And we can cut out this forest, gain more mana. Maybe still get a shot in. No. Alright, so this wave was pretty heavy. Not sure how to handle it though. Guess I could upgrade this guy, and this guy, and this guy. That's a little more damage, like 30 damage is 3 shots for 120 hit points guys, so these all have 120 hit points, so. But those bard guys are way too effective in speeding those other guys up, and that's not ideal. Come on, oh right. Right, so that does work. Somewhat. Guess you have to be a little bit lucky. But now there's ninjas, so let me try putting one of those in the back, but because the slow guys will be overtaken by the fast guys, my towers will be busy with the slow guys, so guess I'm going to have to throw a fireball on the ninjas and hope to get them both in one hit. Alright, so I was trying to avoid hitting the other guy for the experience point, but I didn't manage to do that. So now there's gonna be a problem, because the same thing's gonna happen, but the assassins are slower, or are just as fast as the ninjas, so hopefully by placing a tower over here, it will shoot at the ninjas, because assassins will have a head start on the ninjas. Hopefully that works. Let me try upgrading some more guys. It just doesn't do that much, I guess. I don't have enough for another fireball. Oh, that's pretty harsh. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, so did I cut out any forest yet? Yeah, I cut out the forest for those. So maybe I should go with cutting out one forest. And then save up mana for having some fireballs available for the ninja waves. So let's take a look at the upcoming waves. If there's a lot more ninjas coming or not. Well, let's just see. I'm not really sure what to do about it yet. Yeah, those things are unavoidable. So what should I do with this guy? I think I'm going to make him into a Radiance Temple. So So enemies suffer 10% more damage from all towers and spells. Not to forget. That might be pretty useful because a lot of these guys, especially this exploding guy, will hit when they are under radiation, so I might just add another temple over here just for getting more radiation going. I don't know if it stacks though from different temples. Oh, priests and assassins, man, they're the worst. Whoa, an 8 assassin wave, wow. Mage. Holy crap, man, those are heavy waves. So right at the front. Okay, I'm kind of speechless. I really don't know how to handle this level. In hindsight, I should probably make this an exploding temple and make this the radiance temple. Let's try some. Let's see how far those assassins come when I don't use a frenzy spell. It's not as bad as I expected, but man. Alright. I think I'm going to try figuring out some more stuff and then come back to you when I figured out something that will reasonably work. So, yeah. Alright, so I seem to have figured something out which sometimes works during the opening strategy. So I'm placing a den over here instead of the crypt, because this is on the mana pool and only now I add the crypt guy. This is in order to maximize my mana, and this will take care of the next wave, usually. Alright, so sometimes when they walk in a less forgiving pattern, then they get through, but fortunately that didn't happen. So now these guys, they will usually die, but just to be sure, stand by with one of these guys. And if you think one of them will get through, then place this guy, because this tower's range ends right over there, so it's hard to tell sometimes, but it's better to be sure that they will get killed. So the drawback is if you place it too soon, it will cost this guy experience points. So now is these guys coming. Those are pretty heavyweight guys as well, so I'm gonna do some upgrading. And I'm keeping my other mana in reserve for the ninjas. I want to throw 2 fireballs in wave 6 and 7. I might upgrade this guy as well, just to be sure. Alright, those bars didn't speed up a single warrior, so that's good. Upgrade this guy. Alright, that was a pretty heavyweight wave, so. Alright, for the next guys I'm going to not yet add the exploding temple. Let's see, does this make any sense? Well, it will get one shot in, at least. But for the next waves of ninjas I want to place these guys in the front. That will usually be enough to render them invisible. So the ninjas will overtake those guys. And I will just throw a fireball on the entire group at the very end. Alright, I missed that guy, which is good, because then these guys get more experience points. And now for the assassins, those guys are pretty tricky as well. But the thing we're gonna do is add... well, this is the new part. I didn't figure out this part of my strategy yet. Maybe I can also hit them with the fireball and not worry about them too much. Let's see how that goes. That probably will not go well. Right, first guy died. Oh no, 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 no! I want to get the first assassin in the blast. I should not have done that. Focus on the ninjas and hope for the best with the assassins. That's going to be the new strategy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. So ideally those bard guys will be in front of the warriors, so the fire towers charge the bards. We just need in order to kill them, so they need to overtake the slower warriors. And if that doesn't happen, well, you're fucked. So I'm going to try to hit the ninjas this time. Okay, this wave I succeeded, I think, but the other wave I did not succeed. Alright, so now I hit that guy as well, but better safe than sorry. And let me just add another tower here for the assassins. Kind of nervous for that. So, just focus on the ninjas with the fireball. 3 ninjas in the blast. Oh, and the assassin as well. So that might have been necessary. I didn't got a chance to check out how many hit points he had remaining. So now the question is to turn this guy into an evil eye temple or an exploding temple. So eventually the guy in front will gain enough experience to become an evil eye temple, but will that be enough? And yes, yet another wave of assassins coming with priests. I think I can kill the assassins, but for the priests, well, the priests heal the assassins, that's bad, so I might want to fireball the priests over there. I got into trouble with this wave as well. But for now, let's make it into an evil eye temple. This is the best place for a burning temple ever, by the way. Meh, I'm not really sure what to do with this guy. Alright. It's time to decide. Let's go with burning temple. Alright. And now this guy gets to be a burning temple as well. And after that, this guy gets to be a chilling crypt. And then we might have figured out the key to set up initial defenses strong enough. So this guy, I can use him to double shot again. But for now, what to do next? I guess I gotta place a guy over here. I think I'm going to go for another one of these guys. Alright, that was necessary. Let's hope I can... Okay. So now I'm probably going to need another fireball for this guy. Maybe I want a ghost crypt for more mana and faster fire rate, so because it has quite a range. I think I'm going for that. That will allow me to throw around a little bit more spells and save my butt now and then. Oh, but the fireball is not enough to kill him. Oh man. Alright, so maybe I should have turned it into a chilling crypt after all. Alright, let's see how well we fare against those assassins. Without any spells. No, we're never going to make that. There's just no way we can make that without a frenzy spell. I might want to consider going for the Evil Eye Temple. To get bigger range, it will fire the entire time. I guess I gotta make this an Evil Eye Temple. Also my spell will be more effective when I upgrade the guy to an Evil Eye Temple. And this guy should be a Burning Temple. Of that I'm quite sure. Let's try that one more time. Alright, so I'm having some frame rate issues. I hope it's not really noticeable, but I guess it is. Not really sure what's going on. Alright. So let's go with Evil Eye Temple this time. And I think this is the first time I managed to get it upgraded. Oh, I didn't place another temple over here, that's the difference. I guess. So let me add one now. This guy actually has a better range than this guy. Could have this guy to get another shot in, but it's kind of expensive for just to get one shot in. Maybe making this guy into an orcish den would help. No, I'm just going to go with fire temples. So you need to hit the 3 ninjas in the blast of 1 fireball. It's easy if they come close to each other like that. It's especially easy when my game is freezing. Almost. With the slow fire rate. Or with the slow frame rate. Come on, die. Die! Okay, wow, that was close. Stupid damage dodging. Ah. Come on, 1000 XP, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Ah. I'm actually not sure if I should make this an explosion temple, just because of the damage upgrades for this guy are also pretty good. The damage will really increase a lot, and I have multiple towers around it, so I'm not really sure if I should do that. I have a lot of money now, so I don't want to cut out this forest over here. Let's just add another temple over here for now. And upgrade this to... I guess I'm gonna go with Evil Eye Temple just for the assassins, because they do damage more often. It's more reliable. I'm just going with Evil Eye Temples all the way. So in this case, last time I went wrong because I used the ghost grip. I really want to use the ghost grip though. I think I will need a lot of spells in this level, so I'm going to try that again. This time I have a frenzy spell as well. But I have more damage done to this guy now, I think. Yes. And Fireball did 440 damage this time. Oh, I could have checked out if it's stacked, right? If I have to then both of these guys blast and it stacks, that should be 480, the number. Alright, so I'm not going to try the double shot technique, it's just a little bit too risky. I will throw a Fireball if needed. Upgraded Fireballs on Assassins are still okay, because a Fireball is 400 damage and the least amount to do is 40 and those guys have 120 hit points. Alright. Ah, okay. And now there's 11 ninjas coming, so I'm going to add some make them invisible stuff in the front. But this is the first time we've gotten this far without oh, that ghost grip definitely helps a lot. I'm going to add another grip over here. I wanted to have this guy in the beginning, but I just couldn't find a way to make that work. But this looks like a pretty good amount of damage they can do. Alright, so let's hope for the best and hope that those two guys can keep up shooting at ninjas. It's probably gonna be too late if I place a crypt over here. So let me just invest some money in upgrading those guys then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh fuck. Fuck. That is a problem. Yeah. That kind of sucks. Oops. So should I really cut out a forest on this side for some straggler ninja that comes through? Maybe place this guy anyhow, because this guy reaches across. So that's probably what I should do for safety, but that's the farthest we've come so far, so looks like we are on the right path. Alright guys, welcome back. I've switched out this skill point which gave me 60 mana. I switched it out for this one, plus 20 mana when you build a temple, because it really accelerates the rate in which I can start getting mana by placing stuff in the mana pools quicker. I've had a very promising trial run by investing 4 skill points here to get a better radiance from temples. I also found out that radiance doesn't stack, so multiple radiance temple the radiance isn't additive, so just one of them counts. The reason why I'm not going to do it right now is because while for this level it seems to work pretty well, for the next levels I'm not really sure. Fire temples don't seem to play a big role in this one, at least not the radiance guys, and neither in this level where enemy pathing can be such that they avoid Radiance temples almost entirely. So for that reason I am not yet willing to invest skill points into here, and I'm going to try to figure out a different way. So basically what I did is I spammed Radiance temples all over here, and that really helped getting through the mana generation addition from the temples. Really helped with getting mana up quicker. And then there was the once these radiation temples were up, radiating temples get a pretty good damage as well, and they have a fire rate of 1, so continuous it says. And this one is actually divided into 2, so 19 damage is like 10 and 10. So it basically has, in reality this guy has half the damage rating but twice the fire rate. So the upgraded fire temples are pretty, the radiating temples are pretty good in damage value. So, and they have a fire rate of 4 times higher than the temples, which have a, or the exploding temples, which have a fire rate of 4. And because of the limited range on these guys, they can usually just get like 1 explosion in on guys. Also, I don't have any fear-inducing guys in the back to have them run past the exploding temple multiple times. So in this instance, Radiance temples are pretty good. Then I should probably fast forward to 100 mana. And then place that guy. So I'm going to try to follow about the same tactics as I did when I had the 4 extra skill points invested. And see what happens. So sometimes I'm able to kill these 3 guys with just these 3 temples. Oh no, what I did is I placed that guy over here instead of over here, but I like this guy in the back better to get these guys more upgraded. But that does mean a slight delay in getting this guy over here, because we will pass 100 mana, but we don't have enough money until we kill a rogue. So you have to wait until one of those rogues is killed before we can add that guy. So we lose a little bit of potential mana gain. Alright, so I added guys in the back over here, but they didn't do much for the rest of the game. It's just in the initial waves that they are important. So let me try and skip those in favor of adding a temple over here and over here. Also, because my mana generation rate is now a lot quicker, I also might be able to get away with placing a guy here earlier than usual. So you can see this time I didn't upgrade any temples to deal with the heavy hitters of wave 5. So that nets me some extra experience. Especially the guy in the back, I want to upgrade him to Radiance Temple as well. For some reason Radiance Temples are way better. Usually I go with Exploding Temples, and this time I go with Radiance Temples. And also I usually go with Chilling Crypts, but in this game I went with the Ghost Crypts, which have increased fire rate and steal mana. Alright, I was looking if I could get a clean kill on the ninjas without destroying one of the other guys, but unfortunately I couldn't. What I can do is add another guy over here, and I think for the assassins I am not going to take any risk, and I will upgrade some guys. So let me check if I can get a fireball. I think I can. No, I can't. Alright, let's just upgrade these guys real quick. I'm not really sure if I can get a fireball going in time to kill this ninja, if I would cut out another forest. But I guess I could. It was really close, but I think I could pull it off. But for now, let's just do it now. Add a guy over there, and we can get our first Radiance Temple in an instant. So you can see the base damage is 19. It becomes 29 with 2 upgrades, and then the next upgrade elevates it to 36 with 10% radiance, so that basically includes it to 40. Alright, next guy to be upgraded is this guy. It's going to be a ghost crypt. This wave could be problematic if the priests heal a lot of assassin damage, but usually they are too far back to really matter. And this time they were as well. Alright. So now here's this guy. I'm going to turn this guy into a ghost crypt. So hopefully that gives us enough mana to deal with both those waves. And fireball him at the last minute. One thing I did different now is I placed guys in the front earlier than last time, so this guy still is not upgraded yet, but I guess it will become the case now. Right, so I'm just going to upgrade the damage values of those guys here. And this guy as well. The first upgrade is always worthwhile. I'm not going to have enough for a frenzy, I guess, unless... No, the ghost crypt won't be able to steal enough mana for that. I am going to have enough for a fireball, so I might do that. Alright. Not really sure if fireball was needed, but assassins you never know. And this guy is going to be upgraded into an evil eye temple as well, I think. You know what, let's do the burning temple in the back. Because they rarely enter the back, and then once they do they are under influence of evil eye temples anyway. Alright, I forgot about the ninjas, but fortunately I have enough money to do this. And those guys combined, they will render the ninjas invisible early enough. And hopefully this didn't turn out to be a mistake now. I don't think it did. It's fine. Alright. That turned out pretty well. Evil eye temple over here and evil eye temple over here. The next thing I want to get going is some more ghost crypts. But from this point on, well, let's wait on the assassin wave, but I think I have a fairly good shot of having the level under control. The problem with chilling crypts here is that these guys, my heavy damage zone is over here, and chilling crypts turn enemies back over here. So that won't really be useful. They will just run into an area where they don't receive much damage. I do have enough for a frenzy spell now, and I'm probably going to need it. But then again, I might have done how to be a little bit lucky over here. My mana generation rate now is really over the top. It's probably more than I need, but it's also it gets 3 shots in the time the Chilling Crab gets 2 shots in. So that's also a nice bonus. So for the rest, early level 2 waves are never such a big challenge. Wondering what to do. I have maximum mana, so I'm going to cut out some forests in order to place some more guys later. There will be level 3 waves, and they have a lot of hit points, so that might be more difficult. But for now I'm just going to keep on placing some fresh temples. I guess I will place a fire temple here for the ninjas as well. Level 2 ninjas, they are faster, so they get further, which is not good. Alright, the first 20% radiance guy, which is good. And now you can see the damage increase from 36 to 55, which is huge. That is really a big upgrade. So that guy just dies without a chance, basically. Even the level 2 assassins. Ooh, don't stand a chance. Sorry. They don't stand a chance, I was going to say. Maybe I should be a little bit more careful. Alright, these guys can be upgraded to Orchidgens now. But really what I want to do is just upgrade these guys here. You can see my worry level has really dropped down quite a bit. Alright. Even this guy can be upgraded. Burning temples do tend to upgrade quicker than the Evilite temples. Especially with the upgraded experience factor. So to have a 100 hit point blast in the back is quite nice. Alright. Next wave has 5 assassins. Not really sure what to do. Let me try Chilling Crypt. Adding a Chilling Crypt in the mix. Alright, my last guy is also upgraded to 55 damage, so... No, 55 damage per 1 fire rate is pretty good. If you compare it to, for instance, if this guy's upgraded, it has a 84 per 2, so it's a 42 per 1 instead of 55, and yeah, that's pretty good. For this one the calculation is a bit more difficult. This wave, maybe it warrants a frenzy, I don't know, let's find out. No man, the Radiant is just killing those guys. I'm not really sure, but assassins seem to go down pretty easy with Radiance temples, so I'm not sure if how it works, like the assassins dodge damage and then that value is multiplied by 20, or maybe it's like, and I think it might be the case, they diminish damage, for example, by 90%, and then this temple adds 20% of the original damage back, so instead of diminishing 30 to 90%, they would be diminishing 10 to 70%, which makes a huge difference. The mana's at its max. I think what I'm going to do is just keep on adding some guys over here to upgrade for the later levels. I might upgrade this guy. This guy has a quite good range, so. But I think we're going to make it. I mean, we now have enough mana generation to reliably kill everything in sight, I guess. So only 18% or 18 damage increase, but also fire rate increase. Tricky. Let's see if these guys are close to being upgraded. Yeah, pretty much. I'd rather upgrade these guys. Yeah, it's going down. Wow, easy. Alright, so now ninjas are coming. I will just upgrade these guys. I'll stand by with a fireball just in case. Alright. That went well. Now I remember the reason for having a Radiance Temple over here was also ninjas, because if this guy explodes and another ninja runs in, he might not be killed in time. So, next wave coming up. 7 assassins. Maybe we can figure out now if it is true what I said about the diminishing damage. You can see 30 to 90%. Maybe this value gets subtracted from it, so it becomes 10 to 70%. But I don't know how the code works, so. But once they get over here, they just seem to die so much quicker. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Right, that's the first guy with 30% radiance coming in. And again, a pretty substantial upgrade. Usually the 2 to 3 star upgrade is not that fantastic, but this one is still okay. Mana drain 4. See, that's not really needed now. So if he gets to max, then I might upgrade him, but I'm going to save my stuff now for the fire temples here in the back. If enemies manage to come that far. Though now with the ninjas, level 3 ninjas, they will get even farther, so maybe I should just be take precautions and do that. Alright, so that was the reason there was a Radiant Temple here. If those guys didn't hit as hard as they did, I would have needed to throw a fireball, which of course isn't that big of a problem now, this far in the level. But I'm feeling quite overpowered, I must say. If there's more ninja waves coming, I might just sell these towers and have the high hitters do their thing. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Alright, level 3 assassins, 360 hit points, and super fast. Let's see how they fare. Yeah, they definitely die fast over here, man. So even the Orcish Dance, they can run by, but here in this zone, it's just finished. They're just finished. Alright. So I think I will try this again later without investing the skill point in the plus 20 mana, but I think then my mana generation will be too slow to deal with the early waves, because The early waves mostly are the problem in this level. Alright, and the last champion, a 2000 hit point guy. I'm guessing I'm not going to need a spell, even without the Chilling Crypt. Oh, he isn't affected by Chilling Crypt, so... Well, you know... Let's just go Ghost Crypts all the way. Upgrade some stuff. Upgrade this guy. And he just died. Right, so last half of the level, quite easy. First half, dastardly dangerous. But we've managed to make it. Brilliant rating for the... This is level... Oh, this is the third... It's the 13th or the 12th level, I forgot. Let's check it out. It was level 13. Oh, I'm sorry, I said level 12 before. And we did it by just investing one additional skill point here. Plus 20 mana when you build a temple. Didn't think I was going to choose this one, but turns out to be a good choice, I guess. So I'm going to try it again without the skill point invested, and if I manage that, you will probably see it. I will mention it, and I also have a per level walkthrough series going, and if I manage to do it without this point, then you will see it over there. I'll link in the description if I remember. And if not, then this will be the final version of how I made this level. So 7 skill points still remaining when going into the most hated level of them all because of the final boss. The only boss which I know by head, which I can remember, what is the final boss? It's the 2500 hit point ninja. For all the other levels I don't have a clue, but this one I know, so that must say something about its reputation. So I would say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next time where we try to tackle level 14. Thanks a lot, see you.